Welcome, friends. If you're between 36 and 55, you've probably felt that familiar dip in energy, those stubborn joint aches, or the way your metabolism seems to have taken a vacation. You're not alone, and today we're going to turn those challenges into opportunities. In the next 12 minutes, we'll explore how a simple, consistent strength training habit can reignite your vitality, protect your joints, and add years of healthy life. Think of this as a friendly chat over coffee, backed by real science and real-world stories. By the end, you'll have a clear, doable roadmap to feel stronger, move freer, and age gracefully. So grab a glass of water, settle in, and let's start the journey toward a more resilient you. First, let's understand what's happening inside our bodies after 40. Around this age, we naturally begin to lose about 0.5% of muscle mass each year, a process scientists call sarcopenia. Less muscle means a slower resting metabolic rate, which can lead to weight gain, reduced strength, and even lower bone density. The Journal of Clinical Endocrinology reports that muscle loss accounts for up to 30% of the decline in daily calorie burn after age 40. But here's the empowering part. Muscle is a living tissue that responds dramatically to resistance. Every time you lift, you signal your body to rebuild stronger fibers, essentially turning back the clock on that metabolic slowdown. So the simple act of strength training becomes a powerful antidote to the natural aging curve. So why does strength training matter beyond just looking toned? First, it fortifies our bones. Mechanical load from lifting stimulates osteoblast activity, increasing bone mineral density crucial for preventing osteoporosis. A 2021 study in Osteoporosis International found that post-menopausal women who lifted twice a week saw a 4% rise in hip bone density over 12 months. Second, stronger muscles act as natural shock absorbers for our joints, reducing wear and pain. Think of your muscles as the cushions that keep your knees and hips moving smoothly. Third, resistance work improves insulin sensitivity, helping to regulate blood sugar, a common concern after 40. Altogether, these benefits translate to more energy for daily life, fewer aches, and a lower risk of chronic disease, paving the way for a longer, healthier journey. Now, let's bust a common myth: lifting makes you bulky. The truth is, building massive muscle requires specific training, high volume, and often a calorie surplus, far beyond what most midlife adults do. For us, the goal is functional strength, not a bodybuilder's physique. Research from the American College of Sports Medicine shows that moderate resistance, 2-3 sets of 8-12 reps, increases muscle quality without excessive hypertrophy. In fact, most people experience a lean, toned look and improved posture, which is exactly what we want for everyday activities, lifting groceries, playing with kids, or gardening. So feel free to pick up those dumbbells. They're here to serve you, not turn you into a hulking figure. Embrace the confidence that comes from feeling strong, not the fear of looking too big. Ready to start? Let's keep it simple with a 3-move starter routine you can do at home, no fancy equipment needed. First, the bodyweight squat. Stand feet shoulder width apart, sit back as if lowering onto a chair, keep chest up and rise. Aim for 3 sets of 10. Second, the push-up. Place hands under shoulders, core tight, lower until elbows reach a 90-degree angle, then press back up, modify on knees if needed, 3 sets of 8. Third, the bent over row using a filled water bottle or light dumbbell. Hinge at hips, pull the weight toward your ribcage, squeezing shoulder blades. Perform 3 sets of 12. These foundational moves target the major muscle groups, legs, chest, back, and lay the groundwork for progressive overload. Remember, quality beats quantity, focus on smooth, controlled motion and breathe with each rep. Progression is the secret sauce. After 2 weeks of mastering the starter moves, it's time to add a little extra resistance. Grab a pair of 5-10-pound dumbbells or fill 2 water jugs. Increase the load by about 10-15% and keep the same rep range. Aim for 3 sessions per week, allowing at least 1 rest day between workouts for recovery. Consistency beats intensity. Research in the Journal of Sports Medicine shows that spreading sessions across the week yields better adherence for adults over 40. As you get comfortable, you can introduce variations. Goblet squats, incline push-ups, single leg deadlifts. Track your progress in a simple notebook or phone app. Seeing numbers improve fuels motivation. Remember, the goal is steady, sustainable growth, not a sprint to exhaustion. Strength training and nutrition are a dynamic duo. Your muscles need quality protein to repair and grow. Aim for 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight daily. Think lean sources: chicken, fish, beans, Greek yogurt, or a plant-based protein shake. Pair protein with anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens, berries, and omega-3 rich salmon to support joint health. A study in Nutrition Reviews highlighted that a Mediterranean-style diet combined with resistance training reduced joint pain by 30% in adults over 45. Don't forget timing. A protein-rich snack within 30-45 minutes post-workout maximizes muscle protein synthesis. Hydration matters too. Water aids nutrient transport and keeps joints lubricated. So fuel your body wisely, and you'll notice faster recovery, more energy, and fewer aches. Recovery is where the magic happens. After a strength session, your muscles need rest, sleep, and mobility work to rebuild stronger. Aim for 7-9 hours of quality sleep. Research from Sleep Medicine Reviews links adequate sleep with a 20% increase in muscle recovery in adults over 40. Incorporate gentle stretching or foam rolling for 5-10 minutes after workouts to improve blood flow and reduce stiffness. Mobility drills like hip circles or shoulder dislocates keep joints supple, lowering injury risk. If you feel extra soreness, consider an active recovery day, light walking, yoga, or swimming. Listening to your body isn't a sign of weakness. It's a strategic move that ensures consistent progress and long-term enjoyment of your training. Let's hear a real story. Meet Carlos, 49, a software engineer who felt constantly fatigued and struggled with lower back pain. After committing to 3 30-minute strength sessions per week, he noticed his energy levels climb within a month. 6 months later, his doctor reported improved blood pressure and stronger core stability, and Carlos could finally play soccer with his kids without pain. He says, "I never imagined a few dumbbells could change my day-to-day life." Stories like Carlos's echo a growing body of evidence. Consistent resistance training not only reshapes bodies but also rewires daily experiences, turning fatigue into vigor and pain into freedom. Here's the science that backs it all. A longitudinal study published in the Journal of Gerontology followed 5,000 adults over 20 years and found that those who performed regular strength training reduced their risk of all-cause mortality by 30% compared to sedentary peers. The same study highlighted improvements in muscle mass, bone density, and metabolic health markers. Another meta-analysis in sports medicine reported a 25% decrease in incidence of type 2 diabetes among participants over 40 who lifted twice weekly. These numbers aren't just statistics, they're proof that the simple act of picking up a weight can add years of quality life. When you invest in strength today, you're investing in a healthier, more vibrant tomorrow. Now let's turn knowledge into action with a 4-week strength starter challenge. Week 1, master the bodyweight routine we demonstrated, focus on form. Week 2, add light dumbbells and increase to 3 sets. Week 3, introduce one new movement like a goblet squat or a single leg deadlift. Week 4, combine all moves into a 20-minute circuit 3 times a week. Track each session in a journal or app, noting weight used, reps, and how you felt. Celebrate small wins, whether it's lifting a heavier weight or walking upstairs without breathlessness. Share your progress in the comments or on social media with Strength Starter 40. Community support fuels accountability. By the end of the month, you'll notice stronger muscles, steadier energy, and a renewed sense of confidence. Congratulations on taking the first step toward a stronger, longer life. Remember, strength training is a lifelong partnership, not a quick fix. Keep listening to your body, stay consistent, and enjoy the process of becoming a more resilient version of yourself. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who could use a boost, and hit subscribe for more science-backed health tips for the 36-55 crowd. Drop a comment below telling us which exercise you're most excited to try, and we'll feature your stories in future videos. Together, we'll keep moving forward, one rep at a time. Thanks for watching, stay strong, and see you in the next episode.